Hey guys, Dr. Greg. One of my favorite clinical sayings is this: the body responds appropriately to its environment. A lot of times, things are happening inside of our bodies that we don't like. And so, for example, our boys had basketball tournaments this last weekend, and one of our good friends, who's their kiddos, were there also. The first day he was on crutches, and I was like, oh man, what happened to Chad? And then yesterday, Chad was hobbling without his crutches, and he's like, oh, dude, the gout. Well, at least I think that's what they think it is. I've had it before, but I went in to get fluid drawn off my knee, and there was actually no fluid in my swollen knee. So that always creates a curiosity inside of me. Whether you have digestive issues, whether you have hormone issues, whether you have weight loss resistance issues, whether your thyroid is all over the place, whether you have an autoimmune disease, I believe, and this is one of the favorite parts of my job as a clinician, is to go through what we call the initial evaluation. And I legit get to grill you. I mean, the first question I ask typically is, how old was your mom when she gave birth to you? Were you a vaginal or cesarean delivery? How long did you stay in the hospital? When you got brought home from the hospital, how long did your family stay in that first house? How old was that house? I mean, when you ask the right questions, I believe that you can connect the dots. And I do believe that, here's the thing, Western medicine's approach, respectfully, is to put a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. Instead, we're functional medicine. Our job is to be curious. Is when Chad's sitting there, can't bend his knee yesterday, and I'm like, I wonder what's really going on inside of your body. Is this really too much uric acid? Is this really gout? Or could there be a bigger issue going on and our body's trying to throw these warning lights at us, and we just try to keep telling it to be quiet? So a lot of people right now are walking around with some type of a warning light on. And if you're listening to this, you're like, yep, that's probably me. My heart's cry is just reach out. Allow us to be curious with you. Get on a phone call with me. Send us a message through social. Let us come alongside you and give you some tips and tricks. And because I believe, again, the body responds appropriately to its environment.